Hey there. This is Patrick Lichty. I'm going to Hey there, this is Patrick Lichty. I'm going to take you through the mapping exercise and basically just show you how to set up projection mapping in After Effects without a projector. When we hook up a projector, we'll set up the Mercury transport for it to project out onto whatever we want, and then we'll modify the shapes for that. So let's get started. So in this example, we're going to take three white boxes and we're going to map things upon them. And in this case, what we'll do is that in this case, let's see here. We'll do something kind of fancy. We'll do a fancy one, and then I'm going to do another version that's going to be the simple one. So this is the fancy one. I'm going to do a new composition. I'm going to do it at high def. 1920 by 1080 by 29.97. That's the size of our projector output. Okay. So this is our master composition. This is what's going to be encasing everything. And in this case, we've got three boxes. And let me bring in the I'll just call this master composition. Let me bring in the background. I'll show what we're getting at here. We do an import file. And it should be like a HEIC. Yep, that should be it. Okay, yep. So I basically just got the basic projector set up here. And I need to scale this down because it's way too big. So just go down here to transform. I'll scale it down. And then I'll just move it up manually a little bit. And let's see here. Now it's position. We don't need to do that. We need to do scale. Okay, so this sets up our basic composition. And then when we get into the lab, we'll wind up adjusting these manually. Okay. So for each of these boxes here, we need one composition that's going to have our goodies in it. So you know what? Actually, I'll do the simple one this time. And then actually, after we set up the simple one, we can go and get fancy. So what I'll wind up doing is I'm going to wind up doing this. I'm going to make these 1000 by 1000. And there we go. Okay. Oh, wait a second. I did that to the master composition. What I need to do is I need to make a new composition. There we go. And then 1000 by 1000. That's a new composition. I'm going to say comp 1, comp 2, comp 3. So this will actually be pretty easy. You're going to probably lose your mind seeing how easy this is. So all you really do is that go into the master composition. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring in these subcompositions. And we're going to put a shape layer in there. Actually, solid. And we'll just use the corner pin effect to just pull these shapes over into place. So, okay. So you can see here, we've got these selected. You can see there's a center point here. So for each of these, what I want to do is I want to go over here to each of the compositions. I want to put in a layer. I want to put a solid. We can put in, let's see here. Let's have it be kind of a blue. And we'll go there. So that's kind of nice. That solid is exactly the size of the composition. We could make it smaller or bigger if we wanted to, I think. But we don't want to do that. We want to make sure that we see the full size of the composition within the master one. And we're going to just do the same thing for each one of these. And I'll turn this into there, and yep. And let's make this purple. Let's go over to comp 3. Let's put in a new solid layer. Make it purple. Okay. So let's just go over into the master composition where everything's at. And next, what we'll do is going to be pretty easy. Let's grab here, scale this down a bit, bring it over, click on this, scale it down, bring it over. You know, some of these things you can do by grabbing the handles. You don't have to pop open the layer and do things with the numbers. Okay. Guess what? Not bad, right? So, okay. Discussion moment. So within each of these squares, you can have anything. You can have motion graphics. You can have video. You can have animated GIFs. You can do whatever you want, right? So, but we need these to fit these boxes. And so actually using the visual preview, what we can do is that we can go and we can pipe it right into the projector, which is really pretty awesome. So, and then, so we can then have these things projecting with the, without the computer, by rendering the stuff and having the projector and everything in the same exact position. So anyway, we'll talk about that a little more later. But let's get these set up and have these ready to project. So there is one critical thing that you have to use. You have to use corner pin. And that's an effect. And corner pin. And just type that in. And then guess what? All you do is you do this. You just take this and you drag it down onto this one. Let's drag it onto this one. And then let's drag it down onto this one. So these are all ready to go. You notice these kind of big blobby things on these blobby dots, that sort of thing. Look what happens when you have corner pin engaged, and see, you can go and you can pull these up and onto your shapes that you need to work with. This is really kind of cool. And then, so we got corner pins on all of these. Let's see here, go down here, and I just want to make sure and get myself into effects. Oh, this has a second corner pin. No, we don't want that. We just want this one. Okay, this has a corner pin. Okay, that's got a corner pin. That's fine. I worked with that. This might not, because this I had to. No, it's got that. It's fine. All right. So let's go here. See, I've got this yellow thing here, and then let's just pull these things into place. Is it that, Professor? Is it that simple? It sure is, actually. But remember, in each of these compositions, this is a complete video composition on its own. So let's just go over here. Nope, you have to make sure and select the corner pin. And there you are. Then you can just pull these suckers into place. And okay. So basically, that is the basic minimum of the mapping exercise. And so what I would do is I'd then say, let's bring this into class, and then you would then map it to the cubes, and then you'd say, okay, this is how you do that. Now it's like, how do we put stuff into the compositions? That's fair enough. What I'll wind up doing is I'll just do a couple things real quick, and then we'll do the second one, which is the fancy version. So I'm going to wind up saying animation presets. I'll do one. I'll just do a background on one of them. I'll do circuit on this. And that's kind of cool. The only thing is that the effect only lasts for 6 seconds. So I have to go in here, I have to go into the effects. And I don't know, there's I think a fractal noise or something like that. Nope, there's nothing I want to. Oh, wait a second, there's a keyframe here. So we basically want to go down and keep opening things up until we find the bottom of our bottom of the keyframe. And there's the bottom of this. There's a scale. So all I want to do is I just want to take this keyframe, move it over to 30. And where's the other keyframe? This one, evolution. So I'll open this up. And yep, there's the evolution. And I'll just move this out here. And this should go just fine for the full 30 seconds. There you go. Let's just take a look at that. And it's a little sort of like, but that's all right. So let's go back here. See, there you go. There it is. Let's go over into here. And I don't know. I'm just gonna start playing around. This is what I like you to do is that let's see here, animated sprites. Here's here's an alien face. I don't know what this is gonna do. Let's see. Or I can do anything for me or not. I don't know. Well, let's see here. I never tried those before. Let's see. Here's a DNA helix. Let's see if this does anything interesting. Probably not. Okay. Anyhow. Let's just go back here into the animation presets. Let's just do let's see. Okay. Now let's just do another background. And then let's just go back. Oh, let's see here. Okay, I'll change this to make sure that it's going along as I want. These seem to use fractal noise. We'll just go down to evolution and open this up again. And then I think that's it. Yep, that's fine. Let's go back to master composition and see how it's doing. Yeah, there we go. Let's look at these two. There you are. Okay. And I'll just do another background for this one. And then that'll be this for this particular lesson. So, okay, there we go. And there we go. If we were outputting it to the projectors, and I need to close this up a little bit. And yeah, we should be fine. So let's see here, except for this one, which doesn't seem to be. Okay. Put these flush up against the. So, that's your basic idea. And I'll hit space. And there you go. So that's it. That's your basic idea. I'll take this and put it down as a put over in bright space. So when we put it out to the projector, we just turn off the background and that's what it'll project. Easy. And then I'll just save. I'll just say mapping. Mapping example 2. All right, so that seems to be it. And let's see. That's it for this one. All right, talk to you on the fancy one soon.